welcome y'all back, man. It's your boy Don Core here with another round of that Don Bets, Don Picks. And this installment is going to be for the Wildcard weekend, man. First weekend of the NFL playoffs. Hopefully we get it started on a good foot. We make some money. Now I gotta we make some money this weekend. We got some great games on the docket. We got games Saturday, Sunday, and a special game. I guess I've never seen this. We got a Monday night game. So yeah, it's your boy Don Cole. I'm here with my other half. You know, my partner in crime, Dricanhippie.
Yeah.
He'll be on off the cam on this one. Usually for the sports, for the Don Picks, Don Bets, whichever one I choose to run with. But let's get into it, man. I'm excited about this weekend, man. So the first game of the week, we got Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers coming in at, I believe, 13-4, and the Seahawks are at a even record of 9-8. San Francisco is the home team, and they're 8-1 against the spread at home. I think this game is going to be fast. Like I don't see too many penalties. I don't see too much stoppage time or any of that. I see these guys. It's either going to be the ball's going to move and score a lot of points, or the defense is going to stop. The other side, more so on San Francisco, and I think this 60-minute game will go real fast.
Shouldn't Bosa be up for like defensive player of the year this year?
He definitely should be. Somebody from that defense has to be up for defensive player of the year. I think he is the defensive player of the year. And betting on this game, which I am and I will be, I'll definitely probably side with the 49ers. Either money line or spread. You can't go wrong on that. And I definitely have this game going over. I think the total points right now is 42.5. So I could definitely see most of these playoff games this weekend going over a lot of points. I don't see the Seahawks being able to stop the Niners too much, and I see the opposite going on the flip side. I see 49ers being able to not let Geno Smith, who's having an amazing season, I don't see him able to get off early.
They entering on a losing streak.
Who,
Seattle?
Seahawks? No, they won. They had to win their last game to get in. They're in because the Packers lost to the Lions.
And San Francisco like on a 10-game winning streak.
San Francisco hasn't lost since they got CMC. They haven't taken. I don't believe they've taken a loss. They get better and better. They're down to their third string quarterback, who's looking better than the first two quarterbacks.
You know, nobody got a book or read on him yet. You know what I mean?
So I think they just got Deebo Samuel back last week, and then now he'll be out there this week. You got the dual. I don't even know if to call it a dual threat. It's like a quadruple threat with Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, because
they both like triple threats. They both could run, pass, and receive.
Yeah, because Deebo will throw the shit. Like I think San Francisco is very dangerous, and before they made that trade, I had them as my dark horse to win the Super Bowl. So yeah, I definitely would side with the 49ers this game. You can run with the spread is at 9.5. So I could definitely see San Francisco winning by 17 to 21 points.
Is it 1 o'clock, baby?
It's Saturday, so it might be like 3:30. I meant to write the times down, but I was rushing.
West Coast time.
So 12:30ish out there.
It's gonna be crazy.
I see San Francisco just really doing what they're supposed to do that game and clearing the spread, possibly going over, but definitely winning on that money line. The next game up, which is a goodie, I think you called this the game of the week on Smokers. I think that was the Smokers episode.
Last episode?
Or the last episode. We didn't name it the Smokers, but we got the Los Angeles Chargers going on the road at 10 Get that right? At 10-7 versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, the AFC South champions, hosting a home game at 9-8.
AFC South champions at 9-8. That's crazy.
I mean, that's normal now that ever since Peyton left.
Yeah.
The Chargers are coming in at 7-2 on the road against the spread, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are 5-2 at home versus the spread. I spoke on this game on the last episode. I think Jacksonville is not even underrated no more. I believe people see what's going on over there. It's not taken by surprise. They kind of heated up late. And on the Chargers side, they got Keenan Allen back, but it just feels like something is missing from that team. And it's weird because they have everything. They got two great outside wide receivers at Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, and even got the kid in the slot, Carter. I like him too. And then they got the all-around running back in Austin Eckler and the young kid Justin Herbert, who you feel like this playoffs is on him.
I'm just saying, bro.
You feel like he can't lose this game. He needs to submit himself right here.
Yeah, especially who he playing against. That's just
yeah. But on the other side, for me, Lawrence is supposed to be doing this, and if Justin Herbert doesn't, if Tyrod Taylor plays, we might not see Justin Herbert when we do, and the expectation might be flipped for Lawrence to win this game. So I actually think it's more pressure on young Sunshine than Justin Herbert, because he's been in the playoffs, and they'll give him some leeway right now. They'll talk crazy about him in the offseason, but it's expected for Lawrence to win this game. Better defense down there in Duval. The Chargers just kind of like limped their way through the season. Like when I seen their record, I was like, really? Okay. But I definitely have the Jaguars winning this game. I like the over as well for the Saturday games. I definitely like the over for the Saturday games, but I like the Jags to win. I'm not sure about the spread because the spread is at 2.5. It's kind of close. I could see. Yeah, I could see the Jags by like a field goal, kicking a field goal to win down at home by 2 points, or by it could be 3. It could be 3 points, but I trust them more on the money line. And you'll see, man. The Chargers' offense is very potent, and they could get you out of there. But I feel like the Jaguars' defense will neutralize that. Yeah. And then it's up to Jacksonville offense versus the Chargers' defense. And I think Jacksonville wins that handily. So I definitely I will take the Jags on the money line.
That's a fact.
The Sunday games, first game Sunday, will be the Dolphins and the Bills in Buffalo. The Bills are coming in at 13-3, and the Miami Dolphins just clinching the playoffs this Sunday, coming at 9-8.
Just barely.
Barely. Tua. I never tried to say that last name ever in my life.
Tonga Balua.
I don't think he's playing this week, and he shouldn't be playing.
Damn.
Who
the fuck is their backup?
Well, last week they started I don't know his name.
It's crazy.
I can see it, but I can't say it right now. But there's some other kid they started. Bridgewater is actually the backup. So I would think in a playoff game, Teddy Bridgewater is starting if Tua isn't going. Right? I think this is the game of the weekend. He chose Jacksonville and the Chargers, which is a good pick. But I think it could be this game. Simply because both offenses have the ability to put up 40 points easily. I think Teddy Bridgewater is a great backup for that offense for Tyreek Hill and
that's my guy.
And Waddle, and they got
Gesicki.
No, not all. I'm thinking about the running back.
Drake.
They ain't got Drake. They got the kid Jeff Wilson, and the other running back from San Francisco is there now, Raheem Mostert.
Oh,
so they got that's their running back.
Well, he been hurt?
No, he playing. He's been playing.
Oh.
They don't run the ball, so I think that's going to be their detriment in this game, and I have Buffalo winning on a money line. The spread is 11.5, and I feel like that's based off of Tua not playing. And I mean, Buffalo damn right could score 3 touchdowns on their first 3 possessions and the game be over. But I could see the Dolphins scoring late and clearing the spread. I would definitely take Buffalo on the money line. And again, I like the over at 43.5. I need 30 and 20. From Buffalo and Miami.
You think Tua gonna be there next year?
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be their
yeah. I think he will be there because I think him and the coach have built a bond and relationship through injuries and turmoil this year. So
that's what's up.
I can see that.
I think if they could get Derek Carr, they'll get Derek Carr.
I think Derek Carr shouldn't go anywhere. Nobody should give him anything.
Career over.
No, he should stay with his friend. Stay away with your friend.
Oh, nah, they don't want him no more. Vegas is like, nah, you out of here.
Hey.
But go ahead.
The next game is still Sunday, midday. Not midday, but the mid game on Sunday. We got the New York Giants at the Minnesota Vikings. Spread of 3 points right now, and the over is at 48.5. The Minnesota Vikings come in at 13-4 versus the Big Blue Giants coming in at 9-7. 9-7-1, I believe. We had a tie. We had a tie this year. Go figure. But I like this game. We just played Christmas Eve. They played and we lost on a 62. The Giants lost on a 62-yard field goal or something like that. Played a great game. This game kind of reminds me of when the Giants played the Patriots at the end of the year and then played them in the Super Bowl. Not the same team, but it just gives me that same feel. The Vikings aren't. They're beatable. They're beatable. They're a good team, but they're beatable. Kirk Cousins is untrustworthy in the playoffs. So if I had to lean to any side, I definitely would. Betting wise, I would take the Giants on the spread. The spread is 3 points. They cleared the spread in their last game against the Vikings, of course, losing on a last-second field goal, losing by 3 points. They put up 24 points in that game, so they can't score against these Vikings. And the Giants have been picking it up offensively over the past few weeks. The Vikings are the Vikings still in the playoffs. There's 2 teams I will mention that with during this video. The Vikings are the Vikings in the playoffs until they show me they're not. So I would definitely take the Giants on the spread. And I like the over as well for this game. But more safely, I will go with the Giants on the spread because I could see them winning this game as well. Moving on to probably the most boring game of the weekend. We have the Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals coming in at 12-4, 6-1 at home, 8-5. 12-3-1 against the spread at home. I think those numbers are just crazy. The Ravens are coming in at 10-7 without Lamar Jackson, and they're
he only missed 4 games.
6-9-2. No, I'm saying they're coming into this game without Lamar Jackson. He missed more than 2.
I said 4.
Yeah, that's a quarter.
Yeah, I mean, if you won 10 games, he won 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a quarter. So they're coming in at 6-9-2 against the spread.
Who quarterback? Who been their quarterback?
Some dude last week, and the week before that it was some dude named Hunley. Some dude named Hunley.
Oh, Hunley. I know who that is.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So I think it's a bloodbath, man. I just don't. I can't see how. One, the Bengals are like peaking up right now. They're really peaking up on defense and offense. They just a scoring machine. The Ravens actually have a good defense. They do. Yeah. And I won't take that away from them just because Lamar Jackson isn't there. Because if Lamar was there,
team offense too.
Nah. They
they got a good run game.
They have a good run game.
Their tight end is fire.
And then what else?
I mean, they got some receivers.
Who their receivers?
Brown.
Real quick. Who?
Hollywood.
No, he not. He in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
Give me another one. Hurry up. I got one,
but with a B though.
I got a name, but
I know it's MB or something like
that. What's his name? What number you wear?
16 or some shit like that. I don't know.
Duvernay is over there.
Duvernay?
Well, I believe he's out for the season.
Nah, they never had weapons.
They don't have no weapons for the kid. So they have a great defense, but I don't think that's going to mean anything against these Bengals. It can't mean anything when you always on the field. I don't see the Ravens being able to move the ball against the Bengals, but I can see the Bengals moving the ball against the Ravens. And if you're constantly in 3 and outs because all you could do is run the ball and the Bengals not going to let you run the fucking ball, your defense is going to be tired before halftime even comes.
But you don't take for account a rivalry game? That it's a rivalry game? That shit don't matter, right? Well, that gives Cincinnati
it gives the Bengals more incentive to kick your fucking ass for being in front of us right now. Mm-hmm. This ain't the season. This is the playoffs. And if the Cincinnati Bengals can't do that, I don't believe in them moving forward. If they win this game by 3 or just let the Ravens hang in it, I don't believe in them moving forward in this playoffs. So I think it's a bloodbath. You could take the spread. I think the Bengals put up 40 points. I think it's going to be bad. So I will take the Bengals on the spread as the best bet. Because the spread is at 8.5. At 8.5. The Ravens aren't going to be able to score against this defense, man. While it's early, before the books start to run it up, and the next thing you see on Sunday morning is the Bengals spread at -13.5. Take that 8.5 right now, run it up, because they're going to kick the Ravens' ass. I'm sorry to any Baltimore fans that might be watching this, but I'm going to move forward. Excuse me. Then we got the last game on a Monday. I don't know why we didn't get 3 games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday like normal, but I'm not complaining. We have the Dallas Cowboys.
NFL trying to really knock the NBA out of the way, bro.
You think so?
With the Christmas games and just trying to I think they still the number one.
Because they competed this year on Christmas.
Yeah.
The NBA fucked up and landed on Christmas, landed on the Sunday.
And right now it's they going full into All-Star Weekend.
The Super Bowl?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a week. No. The week before. It should be the week before.
Alright, but this time in the NFL is mad pivotal too. I mean, in the NBA is mad pivotal too, and for them to spread like you saying this first week out 3 days and take that Monday.
Yeah, that's fucked
NBA
up.
NBA don't really play a lot of games on Monday, but they got like 2 or 3.
No, they got more. If I check the schedule, they probably have more because it's Wildcard weekend.
Yeah, so it seems like the NBA and the NFL is competing. Hey, but go ahead, my fault.
Hey, I like it. Monday night playoff football. Monday night playoff football. What is this? This has never happened, right?
Monday night wild card weekend.
This has never happened, though, right?
Heard this.
We always got 3 games Saturday, 3 Sunday, right? I'm not tripping.
I mean, it is a different playoff format, no?
No.
It's not the extra wild card team?
No.
NFL? Yeah, I never saw this.
But even if it is, why you just put the 3rd game on Saturday?
I never saw any playoff games on Monday.
On Monday, no. Excuse me, guys. No,
that is weird.
Yeah, we got the Dallas Cowboys at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is why I feel like it's done. Because of who's playing.
TB.
They gave that man an extra day. But I ain't going to start no conspiracies over here at Dawn Bets. Alright? But Tom Brady will be hosting a home game against the Dallas Cowboys. I just like to note, I seen a stat that Tom Brady has never lost to the Cowboys. I mentioned earlier that there's two teams that I'm going to say they are who they are when it comes to the playoffs. And that's the Dallas Cowboys. Until they don't cowboy out, I can't side with them. And after what I seen last Sunday against the Washington Commanders with a chance to win the division, not knowing how the Eagles and Giants game was going to go, and really trying to win that game, I cannot side with the Dallas Cowboys this game. I have Tom Brady winning the game. They have 4, and it's horrible. It's a horrible record here. They're 4-12. And 1 at home against the spread. The Cowboys are 9-7-1. The Cowboys are coming into this game at 12-5, and the Buccaneers are coming in at 8-9.
Oh no! Ew, the NFC South is nasty.
The NFC South.
They the NFC South
champions. Yes, they're hosting the playoff game. Came into this. The Carolina Panthers had a chance to win the division.
Yo, imagine what it's like to live in Tom Brady's shoes just for a day, bro. Like, he got all that, like...
No, forget that. Imagine what it's like to be the Washington Commanders and have a better record and beat better teams than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did all year, but they get to the playoffs.
I'm just saying, like, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, right?
Yeah,
but like,
it's easy.
A lot of his early career was like, some of it felt lucky.
Yeah,
but
a lot of it was.
He did show off in the Super Bowl. He threw up for like 3 touchdowns against Carolina, right? But some of that early
he let the drive for the Adam Vinatieri every time.
Some of that early shit feel lucky, right? And now, like you just said, like that's a losing record, and he wins his division, right? And then the playoff opponent is like, let me warm Tom. Like God is like, let me warm Tom Brady up.
And he's getting an extra day of rest.
And he could easily go to the Super Bowl.
And he's getting an extra day of rest for the first time. Like we just said, there's a Monday night game, and it's Tom Brady
just living in that nigga's shoes for one day, bro. Out of this 20 career,
all he has to do is have one good game. All he needs, he's telling them right now, just give me one game.
Give me a nice tune-up.
So I have Tom Brady winning this game. I think the Cowboys are the Cowboys. They had a great.
This nigga ain't spark his blunt all episode.
Yeah, man. I had to stay focused. Stay focused. The Cowboys, man. They lost to the Commanders last week, and I feel like the Commanders should be in this playoffs instead of the Buccaneers. Crazy, right? The Dallas Cowboys shouldn't have lost that game to the Commanders last week. And people are going to say it this week, that the Cowboys should not lose this game this week to Tom Brady on Monday night. But they are going to lose this game. Tuesday morning, we're going to be talking about Dak Prescott throwing pick sixes and not being able to be protected, and the running game not being able to get off.
Still lose
and
by
Tom
like
Brady driving down the field for a game-winning field goal or touchdown to be playing in the divisional round of the playoffs with 2 wins to go to get to the Super Bowl. If anybody can't see that right now, you haven't been watching sports. So side with the Cowboys if you want. Put your money on the Cowboys if you want. And be mad Tuesday morning. I'm just telling you. The writing is on the wall. It's right there. Right? I don't know.
That's how I see it, because that's nasty. But I don't know, like I won't be surprised if Dallas wins the game.
I would. I could wholeheartedly say I would be surprised if they win this game. And I like the Cowboys.
I mean, like I told you, I wasn't watching sports all year type shit, but
I've been watching.
I seen a couple games where Dallas kind of went off. You know what I'm saying? But
against who?
I couldn't tell you
exactly.
Like, because I wasn't really watching.
Exactly. And I can tell you the same week or the same time you see them go off, that next week.
Yeah, they wishy-washy, bro. And so I don't know. I don't know. I won't be surprised if they win by like a small amount of points, but I definitely won't be surprised, and it won't be like no shocker or nothing if they lose. It'll just be what it is. And if Tom Brady goes to the Super Bowl, it just won't be a surprise, bro. That's it for the games.
That's all the games for Wildcard weekend. Definitely. I wanted to get started there. We got the camera to finally start rolling. I definitely start doing NBA games for y'all. That's just a little more every day. I don't think I want to kill y'all and kill myself with every day. I'm gonna pick my slate of games by the week and see how the week looks, who's healthy, what matchups it is, and I'll try to bring it to y'all that way, man. But I'm definitely gonna keep this rolling for all NFL playoffs. I don't know. I might have some NBA shit for you. I'm gonna see what's going on. All right, but for Don Core here at Don Core and Dricanhippie show and Don Bets and Don Picks, I just completed the wild card weekend. Put your money up. Don't just talk about it. Make money while you watch these games. Everybody enjoy, be safe, and cash them bets, man. I'm out of here.